This is an original production of The Gnomes of Wondergarten, with story, music, and performance by Nathaniel Santa Cruz. Let's begin. A Winter Special. The story of Winter's Day. The day was cold and clear. Thumbkin breathed out. A cloud emerged from his beard and circled his head like a wreath. "The Winter King is wakening," he said. "When will he wake?" asked Hamilton. "On Winter's Day," said Thumbkin. "The Autumn Princess will continue to play her lullabies until the last leaf falls. Then Mother Earth will be fast asleep." "Do you think we'll see the Snow Queen?" asked Pettipom. "I hope so," said Rudabug. "Last year, she only came down for a few days, only to retreat back to her castle on the mountain top. Perhaps this year," said Thumbkin, addressing them both, "she will join us on Winter's Day and stay just a bit longer. Wouldn't that be lovely?" he said, turning towards Hamilton. Hamilton looked up. "It's been a long time since I've seen the snow. It would be quite special to see it again." The friends continued their walk around the pond until they arrived at the old willow tree. Thumbkin knocked on the door. A few moments passed, and the old gnome answered. He was holding a candle with Sister Flame, sitting happily upon the edge, legs kicking to and fro. "Well, well," he said with a bit of excitement. Come in. He stepped aside. "I just made a fresh pot of tea." As everyone made their way inside, Puddlebloom continued. "I was not expecting you until later," he said, "but I'm told that someone does not know the story of Winter's Day." He glanced down at Sister Flame and winked. Sister Flame flickered in excitement. "Indeed," said Thumbkin, "Hamilton has not heard the story of Winter's Day, so we decided to come over a bit early so you could tell him, and the rest of us too." "I'm always delighted to relay our history," said Puddlebloom, "especially unto those who seek it. Come, follow me." Eagerly, Sister Flame wound up and sprang forth upon every candle in the corridor, illuminating the path forward. As they reached the end, Puddlebloom led everyone into a long room with a very high ceiling. Sunlight poured through the colorful windows, and to Hamilton's amazement, on the right side of the wall was a massive tapestry, a beautifully woven winter scene, and depicted in the center was a snowy fir tree, decorated in glowing candles, with children dancing in circles, and fixed at the top of this tree was a bright and colorful star. "The first Winter's Day," said Puddlebloom, standing before the tapestry. With hands behind his back, he looked upon the work of art as a dear friend. He smiled and began. "In the early days, Mother Earth was a beautiful garden of eternal sunshine. Each day was as bright and bountiful as the day before. But as the days progressed, she grew weary and needed to rest. So the seasons were created, 4 of them, and their names were spring, summer, autumn, and winter. The greatest of them was Winter, and he was appointed king and ruler over the passage of time. Together, this noble council governed the waking and resting of our dear mother, Earth, so she may continue to bear life, and life abundantly. To carry out their duties, each season was given an artifact and titles. To the Winter King, a frozen staff was given, which brought the power of cold and frosty air, keeping Mother Earth in a deep and dark slumber. Unto Spring, who was given the title of Lady, a magic flute was given that, when played, awakened Mother Earth from sleep. Unto Summer, who was granted the title of Prince, a golden horn was given that, when blown, would permit Father Sun to return in full strength. And unto Autumn, who was granted the title of Princess, a brazen harp was given that, when played, would gently sway Mother Earth back to sleep until winter awakened once more. With the passing of all 4 seasons, this was called 1 year. Hamilton nodded, listening intently. Puddlebloom continued. In the first age of the seasons, the Winter King stepped forth to fulfill his duty, and, extending his frozen staff, gave leave to Mother Earth. Gently, she closed her eyes to rest, and a great stillness presided. For the first time, the world became dark and cold, and so it was called winter. It was during this time that the children of the garden, the first gnomes and fairies, added Thumbkin. Yes, nodded Puddlebloom, the first gnomes and fairies, caretakers of the garden, remained awake. Unaccustomed to the now barren world, they struggled. Their warmth and provisions became lacking, and they sought refuge and comfort from one another in the ever-cold and darkening world. The Winter King, too, grew tired and lonesome, watching over the quiet stillness. As Mother Earth slept, weariness grew. Each passing day became more restless than the last, until, on the darkest night of the year, suddenly there came from above a sound like Brother Wind, and the children walking in the darkness saw a great light, a bright and brilliant star of every color. The Star of Wondergarten, Thumbkin whispered to Hamilton. Puddlebloom nodded. There it descended into the garden, where it rested upon a great fir tree. From far and wide, the children followed the star until there was a great gathering around the fir tree. Then, Puddlebloom smiled, a new light appeared. As if on cue, Sister Flame appeared, illuminating the entire room. Twirling, she took a bow and then gave Puddlebloom permission to continue the story. With a nod, he proceeded. Glowing upon the branches was a gentle flame. Slowly it awakened, beaming with warmth and light. The children drew in closer until the light revealed smiles upon their faces. Soon, laughter emerged, and joy began to spread. So, fashioning candles, the children took the gentle flame into their hands and passed her from candle to candle until the entire garden dazzled like the night sky. Sister Flame we called her, for she was like the presence of Father Sun, only she dwelt among us, with us, in the garden. With gentle eyes, Puddlebloom looked upon Sister Flame. She was, and still is, our most precious gift. The gift of candlelight. Bashfully, Sister Flame swayed and flickered brightly. Then, continued Puddlebloom, something else spectacular happened. Pettypalm, struggling to contain his excitement, burst out.
Snow!
Yes, said Puddlebloom, chuckling. It was not good that Winter should be alone. So unto him a companion was given, and her name was Snow. Together she joined hands with the Winter King, and he crowned her Queen. For the first time, the Snow Queen extended her hand and covered Mother Earth with a fresh blanket of glistening white snow, restoring a beauty to the land that rivaled summer. In celebration of these precious gifts, a joyful song burst forth into the evening sky, and, placing crowns of candlelight upon their heads, the children danced around the winter tree, decorating it as the snowflakes fell from above. Hamilton paused to imagine the scene, when quietly, Puddlebloom began to sing. Great light above, shine down on us, fill our hearts with joyous light. We wait upon your splendor to bring us hope on darkest nights. Shine down on us, O wondrous light, shine forth your glory bright. Magnificent is your repose, and your presence our delight. It's beautiful, said Hamilton, admiring the tapestry. He looked at Sister Flame and felt honored to be standing in her presence. She smiled and twirled back and forth. Now, said Puddlebloom, you understand why we celebrate this day. Hamilton nodded. And, added Thumbkin, why we offer gifts to one another, freely and joyfully, to honor and remember the gifts that are given to us. Yes, said Puddlebloom, for the great light had come and given unto us a new light. A light that we can hold, said Thumbkin. A light that can walk with us in the darkness, said Pettypalm, and provide us warmth and comfort when we're alone, said Rudabug. And, said Puddlebloom, guide us safely home along the right path. Sister Flame twirled and curtsied upon her candle, and then smiled brightly for all to see. In silence, Hamilton looked upon the tapestry again and imagined what it was like to be there, when he noticed Puddlebloom fix his eyes upon one of the children dancing around the winter tree. Following his gaze, Hamilton noticed a small figure wearing a familiar blue hat. He looked closer. Puddlebloom, said Hamilton, is that you? Indeed, it is, he said, looking fondly upon the image. He took a deep breath and smiled beneath his long white beard. You were there? Said Hamilton in disbelief. Yes, said Puddlebloom, when I was just a gnomelet. The old gnome looked upon Sister Flame once more. She smiled with the same bright and joyful look as they did on the day they first met. A sense of shared memory passed between them. It was the most special of my days," he said, "and through it, I gained the most special of friends." Sister Flame nodded endearingly, returning the sentiment. Then, looking again, Hamilton spotted another familiar figure next to Puddlebloom. A young pixie with beautiful white hair. Is that?" whispered Hamilton. "Yes," said Puddlebloom, smiling fondly. "Pearl." "Pearl and Puddlebloom were among the first gnomes and fairies," said Thumbkin. He pointed to the tapestry. "These were the elders." "Where are the others?" asked Hamilton. "Sent forth," said Puddlebloom. "After the gift of candlelight was given to us, we were sent out in pairs to share this new light to every corner of the world. Only Pearl and I remained here in Wondergarten." "The first garden," said Rudabug. "The best," said Pettypom. Now, said Puddlebloom, gently correcting the young gnome. "You have not been to the other gardens. Perhaps when you are older, you may journey to them and judge for yourself." Pettypom's eyes twinkled at the thought. "And wherever you go," said Rudabug, "Sister Flame will be there with you, to guide you and to comfort you." "Always," said Puddlebloom. "Always."
Thank you for listening, and we hope you enjoyed this story. Be sure to visit us at wondergarten.net or join us on the Wondergarten app. Now, please enjoy some music from this story, performed by Catherine Brunner.